welcome back to the next chapter of Sacred Stone's Eirika route, Red Team. So today we are on a very big map. This is a big outdoor map. The GBA games kind of do this thing where they have this really big battle outdoors before we get to what's essentially the final chapter here. And they're all monsters, so someone like Artur, of course, as I mentioned, are all game, he's gonna love it here. Moulder, he's just going to be a staff bot. Now what I normally like to do is have some flyers fly people over these mountains, and then from there I like to warp staff over here, and Moulder should be able to reach. Warp staff over here, kill off you, and have Ephraim seize. There is a short way. What they want you to do is walk up all the way around here, all the way down and around, kill Reeve again, who we destroyed in the last chapter in 2 turns, kill Morva, and seize the throne. But although there are quite a number of enemies on this map right now, it actually gets a lot more hectic because well, I'm going to pull up the WOD picture here and put a link in the description to it. This map has a ton of reinforcement zones all over it. Different ones are coordinated to different boxes. I believe, and I'm looking at right now, I believe on this rock, once you cross over this line here onto these trees... No, that's actually the other edge of it. It actually starts, let me see if I'm looking at the right thing here. I think it starts about right here and goes all the way up and then to these rocks here and up. So when I normally play this map, I like to fly and keep people here. But in this one, we're going to have to go up and around. So we are going to trigger the first wave of reinforcements, and I think they are associated with the gargoyles. Or no, rather some Cyclopses from turn 1. So these are the really tanky enemies I've spoken about previously. They have massive HP, pretty decent defenses. You'll basically want to cut through them with magic or light magic if you have a bishop. And I think there's one here, or one that spawns with a Sword Slayer, which is an interesting weapon. It's super effective on sword master types like Joshua. So basically we're going to go up and around and warp, so we'll keep this chapter short. This is actually my least favorite chapter in this game. I just think it's kind of... I call it Monstergeddon, essentially. But the funny thing is about this game... I don't know what you guys have. Because you have infinite grinding with the Tower of Volney, and I've also unlocked the Lagdo Ruins, because of that, you really don't need a grind fest, as I like to call it. So it's a little bit redundant here. I'll just leave that on you. It's a little bit redundant to have. It's just a map with a bunch of reinforcements. I don't know, I kind of don't have a lot of fun on this map, so I do like to warp skip it, although not as quickly as we would do in the previous chapter. It's not going to be a 2-turner. Now, as far as Tana, she does have the Hoplin Guard, so I'm not the Hoplin Guard. She has the, maybe I could draw you out. There is another reinforcement zone over here. She has the Philly Shield, so I don't care about the bows. Yeah, right when you cross over to where this skeleton is, there's another zone, so I don't want to even cross over here. I think I'm just going to have Tana sit right here. It wouldn't be a bad idea to lure you. Although we could get the Pierce glitch, hopefully not. Which one are you, Moulder? I think I'm going to dance for Seth. Get him closer to Eirika. I did also take the liberty of restocking everyone's equipment here. I believe this chapter is connected to the next one, meaning you really can't go back to the world map, so it is a good idea to stock up on all your items before you venture into this chapter. I do have quite a few in the convoy, had some non-using characters hoard a bunch of items, and you're going for... Now, I don't think the Pierce glitch can activate in melee range. You are one tanky skeleton. Yeah, we want to clear out these enemies and make it safe so we can start our warp strategy against Morva. And you're doing what I'd hoped you do. Good. Yeah, but like I was saying, this chapter, in the other GBA games, I know it's, kind of useful to have a map like this because there isn't really access to grinding in those games, except for, like, the arena. So that, in those senses, you might want to kill a bunch of stuff so you're prepared, right? But in this one, like I said, it just feels kind of pointless to make a big old grind map when you have the tower and the ruins. So hello there. But I mean, I guess it is a pretty epic battle, and you can kill off her. Okay, well that helps a little bit. And there's the enemy Cyclops spawning. No, they don't have what... And then from this cave up here, the caves are kind of an indication of where they are. Because there are thickets here and really no foot unit can pass, we're going to be getting some gargoyles from up there. Now as for right now, once again I need to check the map myself to make sure we don't go past. It's by these trees here. Okay, cool. Oh boy. And you two are also quite aggravating. Are you the ones who had the Sword Slayer maybe? No. Okay, cool. Joshua... Yeah, and I might need Tana's help over here too, because she might have to be the one to take on the big boss. Okay. Now, Ephraim, or rather, I think Eirika might be better suited to doing this. I bought her another silver sword. Of course, Eirika with her strength always wants that, and I don't want to necessarily burn through her legendary weapon. Ow. Quite that much. Yeah, and this chapter also has a bunch of droppables, so if you did forget to prepare and buy a bunch of stuff beforehand, the game doesn't really punish you that hard, I guess. Although they are basic weapons, but in this game, as you can see, I've used a lot of steel and iron so far. Basic weapons can get you through pretty easily. And we're just all gonna prepare to get in this little area between the mountains, I guess, if you want to call it. Let's take a look at who we want to... I'm just gonna go ahead and physic you. Moulder's running low, but I do have a few more in the convoy. It's not that big of a deal yet. And of course, Ewan doing what Ewan does best. Good job, Ewan. And we'll just, I don't know, keep you maybe like right here. Artur, on the other hand, wants to get his butt moving. And Tethys... Now, who are you? You're Moulder. Can't really dance. I don't want to put Moulder any closer, so I'm just gonna keep him there. And there's Pierce. Luckily not on the javelin at 2 range. It doesn't activate that much. Well, maybe Vanessa or Cormag can get it better, I don't know. I actually don't think I've ever tried Cormag out as a Wyvern Knight. I think, canonically speaking, I want to make him... Oh, he dodged one. Make him into the Wyvern Lord. Okay, yeah. This chapter, I take it, is pretty much just surviving these initial enemies here, not aggroing too much so we can get through this chapter. Ooh, hello there. Ow. And where are you going? Okay. Well, Seth is getting a beating this chapter. But that's one less axe horse dude we have to deal with. I'm really not good at the names of these things. Of course, this one a gargoyle, a bone walker, a mogul, Cyclops, the little dog thing, the doggo. Okay, then now these trees. Okay, let's start to get. Tana doesn't want to get too far either. Okay, you're the Sword Slayer. Now, I think you are super effective on Joshua, but I don't necessarily think he's that good against Eirika. Although Eirika is a sword unit, she doesn't really have that effectiveness bonus, I don't think. I'm just gonna bring Joshua. I mean, we could... I mean, we could put him in the woods and pray, I guess. I'm sure his hit rate will be pretty low. I mean, like I said in the last map, it's not too punishing if... Not too punishing if we lose right now, because there will be... Okay, Ewan wants to go summon. There will be opportunities... Well, there are opportunities to reset. Being that we aren't too far into the recording. Now, Moulder actually wants to heal... Heal Seth. Definitely. We could make it a little bit safer for Tethys to get in here if I block off the top parts. I think this guy poisoned the Phantom before. That's really funny. Phantom is ironically the best unit to get poisoned because he's dead anyway. No, you're not at that tree yet. Let's try the silver. Not enough to take him out. Yeah, but these monsters are pretty pathetic, for the most part. Some of the human enemies are a little bit stronger. Some of the ones in the Reef chapter, like that guy with the Brave Lance. And I'm going to go ahead and put you near Eirika. I guess we'll use that. And then that should make things all safe for Tethys. I guess we'll dance for Moulder. Yeah, he's safe. Although, is that eyeball in range? I don't want Moulder to get attacked because I don't have a lightning tome for him. Didn't restock on that because he's just my staff bot. In the final chapter of this game, I don't find too incredibly hard. There is two ways you can approach it. I'm probably just going to do what I call the wimpier way. You'll see whenever you see the layout of the map. It kind of wants you to do something, but I don't do that. And a good crit for Tana there, or hit. Is that mogul gonna move? I don't know if you are the Sword Slayer. And almost 000. Almost. But Joshua is really good taking out the enemies up here. It's just that the Sword Slayer guy is kind of like to counter him. And that's really useful right now. And hello. Ooh boy. Ow. Yeah, that was a lot bigger hit rate than I thought you would have. Well, this is bad. Hello there. Okay, no it's not. You have 0 hit. Definitely gonna heal Joshua this turn. And then probably get Artur, someone to kill off the Sword Slayer. I do want to keep Artur towards the top just so we can deal with the Cyclopses easier. They are in... Oh, hello there. 2 RN. I would have been a lot more scared if this were a 1 RN game at that, but... And you're just gonna go for Tana. And your friend's not gonna move. And what do you guys have? Steel. They all have the same... Be careful of Seth and Eirika on that guy. Okay, now then. So I think... what we can do here... take on you, because you're quite annoying. Well, you all are. I almost cut her horse's head off. I like the horse dodge animation in this game because the horse is like, whoa. Although I love the way the horses look in FE4. It's actually, there's something really cute I find with it, but I'll explain that whenever I get around to playing that game. Now, you need to kill this guy. How dare you attack my support partner? And then someone wants to kill Mr. I. Okay, we may be getting into position to do this here soon. Of course, with Moulder's staff range, I need to be certain. Let me just double check. Yeah, we can get pretty far. Alright then. First thing first, he'll mend Joshua. And Eirika, although she is quite useful here. Now let me just double check that WOD map again, because I do believe there are some reinforcements that spawn once you cross another line here. In fact, oh, where am I at? I think it's the same vertical line, so I may want to have you go here. Joshua, you can't reach. Well, Ewan's here to help out. Okay. Yeah, the monsters are pretty much dropping like flies in this chapter, as expected. And to no surprise, in the next chapter we are fighting more monsters. Fun. Well, maybe one more human enemy. Okay then. I think we're going to go for... Now, we actually have Ephraim to warp. Silly me. And I'm gonna keep Tethys around here, might as well dance. We might be able to do this on the next turn, provided I can... And then, can we heal anyone? I mean, I guess we can heal Joshua. This 8-use heal staff's been laying around for quite a while. Yeah, now even though there are 2 bosses on this map, like I said, you don't have to beat Reeve. Which can be helpful. I mean, we are gonna let him get away, but I don't want to go through this, and there are the gargoyles. So, how do you do against Mr... Not quite that... Although... Oh, that's not good. What I could do is double warp, but I will need you to be a lot closer. Let's see here. What can we do? Well, Moulder wants to get here. I think... Okay. So how about we have Seth, Eirika... You all have steel axes. Seth, Eirika, and Joshua. I want you guys to tank the front lines for me. Okay. Next up, Tana can fly off on her own, but we don't want to push her through to that threshold. And then I do want Artur to be down here. Moulder. Okay, perfect. Now, since you've taken your turn, I'm just gonna dance for some cheap and let me... Okay. Okay. Provided these guys can survive. Although I could just... give them some help. Okay. Because we may want to do a double warp here where I have Tana attack first, then Artur, then have Ephraim going to seize, because Tana can fly over herself and we can warp, dance, warp over to do what we need to do. I think that'll be the plan. Especially before these guys fly in, because I have the sword squad up here and they don't want to, well, I mean, gargoyles aren't really that threatening. Okay, so phase 1. You do exactly enough to kill Tana. How unfortunate is that? Oh, that's really annoying. Okay. Let's start by warping our good pal Artur in. Because what we may be able to do... Ooh, that's so unfortunate. Well, Ephraim, can you survive? Oh boy, that's really not... That's really unfortunate. I mean, we could dance and send Ephraim in. That really sucks. Okay, first things first, let me send Ephraim in. That is a given. Well, the plan has changed. So we do still have our turnover. Well, you're gonna kill. You know what would have been a better strat? To warp Tethys over here. Because now I have to wait a turn to seize. On the bright side, Artur is around to heal him up. That would have been... Had I should have paid a lot better attention to that. But if we do fail, that might be the strat to warp. Although I need Tethys to dance to warp her. Oh, goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. Okay, that's actually really awful. Well, this is quite the pickle we're in. Do you have a support? No, you don't. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and summon again. Let's just pray Ephraim can survive this turn. If he can, we're in the clear here. Although Eirika wants to survive this as well. Alright, let's go for this. Not the most ideal strategy. Like I said with back in the River of Regrets chapter, I usually had Cormag tank those Wyvern Riders up at the top corner. In this case, I actually have Cormag Vendofni, or however you say it, Spear. I have him go and kill, or at least put chip damage on the dragon. Really? But this time Tana actually can't tough it out. I don't think I have a robe in the convoy either. If I did have to reset. Hello there. Of course, this side isn't my main concern right now. I really don't want to have to play this chapter a long way. It is quite boring and would probably mean this chapter could maybe get to be 3 or 4, hello there, parts. And I am going to burn through this, but luckily we have the Hammer staff, so it's not too detrimental if we do burn through our legendaries. You can use them as needed in this game, especially on a low man. Now, Reeve is actually the one I'm a little bit more concerned about right here. And here come all the skeletons. You do quite a big hit rate. Okay. You do a hit rate. Good English there. Although I will say learning to record does help in the speaking department. I hope to only improve, especially on the next playthrough I plan to do. Yeah, not much to talk about here. May need to Hammer Sigmund at the start of the next chapter. Okay, are you guys... Hello there, Mr. Cyclops. Okay. Just want to reach the throne. It's like right there. We're like right at the finish. Hello, Mr. Reeve. Okay, you're no threat at all. I mean, we could kill him, but kind of want to seize. Might want to use the warp staff for something else later. I don't know. I think we've won this. Yeah, not the best way I've done this map before, but it's certainly something. The warp dance warp strat wouldn't have worked anyway because I need her to dance, so maybe if you like warped her in, but I think she would be pretty much in danger. They're still coming. And we're still eating through this. Alright, are any more skeletons in range? This is a very long... I think they're not in range. How is our Sigmund? Okay, it's fine. Oh, hello there, Mr. Eyeball! Okay. I had a heart attack there. I'm not gonna lie. This is the riskiest... Can we be done? Okay. I hate this map. Nope, no. Oh, it's Eirika. I am not having a good time, and now I'm gonna have to bleep that. I'm an idiot. I'm so used to doing this on Ephraim route. I'm not doing this map anymore. Okay, I'm bleeping that. This is a wholesome channel. I apologize for that. But this game does... Well, not this game, but some games do induce rage. Hate that map. Okay. And we're done there. I think this will take us directly into the final chapter. Okay. Just get through this. I don't know if we'll be able to do... Okay, good. So here we are on the final chapter, and we will take care of this next time. I will see you later.